Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. Now this video will end up on the gardening channel, but I'm going to sneak it onto the orchid channel because there's not much going on with the orchids at the moment. I've been moving stuff around and trimming and doing stuff, so this is just a quick look basically. Done a bit of weeding over here and trimmed the wisteria back. So this is starting to look okay, and sometime this week I'm going to get on with the mulch and bring that along there because it just looks a lot better. And I did no weeding there. There wasn't anything to weed, so it's obviously working. Now this staging I'm going to move a little bit nearer the corner because it sticks out a bit, and then you've got this funny little bit there that doesn't work. But I've still got to go over the patio with the strimmer and do all the things. This bit here that Hannah did by hand, and I put the chemical on it, nothing has grown in this area, so it obviously works. So I'm going to do it again, and the idea is by using the strimmer I can leave this area here with not a scrap of green on it and get chemical in the sprayer and do the joints immediately, so there's no danger to Mojo because there's no green for him to eat. So that's the plan. And then the bonsai staging that was along there stopping me seeing the gardening that I've been doing is now I've moved the staging over here. So I'm still using one of the tables. When I get the hose on the bonsai or the rain comes, that table will get cleaned off because it's a bit mucky. But yeah, I've moved stuff around a little bit to spread it around the garden. And then the other staging that I did a while ago, that's been set up on the bricks as always planned, and it's lower so that this staging, which is a bit higher, that was over there, these trees are the larger ones, they stick up over the top. So from my computer chair I can see these trees now, whereas before I couldn't see much of them. So that's, and then I've just moved the tubs a little bit just to sort of spread them around, and the Deshojo stays there for now. So yeah, all this was done with the strimmer, hacked back. Yeah, so it's tidier. It's not tidy, it's tidier. And this gravel is not deep enough. Somebody really cut corners here, and the gravel when they put it down is not thick enough. It's not a thick enough bed. So because the ivy had grown all over there, when I pulled all the ivy out, that was bare dirt. So I've had to sort of rake some of the, stones across to try and spread them around. There's nowhere near enough. There's nowhere near enough gravel for these 4 beds. So I'll have to make do. But yeah, that's sort of where I am at the moment. Bit of tidying. I've still got all the idea is that one day this week I'm going to get the strimmer out and redo these joints because they've grown back since I last did them. So I'll do them again, and when there is no green at all I'll put the chemical down so that the green won't come back, and then it'll be nice and tidy because I have got my house inspection in just over 2 weeks time, so I am thinking ahead. Anyway, that's what I've been up to, and as I said, this will end up in sequence on the gardening channel when I get there. At the moment I'm at the beginning of 2003. I'm about in sort of March coming into April time. So obviously as I went into that time of year there were quite a lot of videos because all the plants came from Carol. They all got planted. Another lot came from Carol. I had some plants from a friend at the Orchid Society. So, there was quite a lot going on this year as far as the gardening was concerned. And the gardening channel is getting to what I call the more exciting part, because up till now it's just been hacking huge amounts of greenery down and packing it up in bags and taking it up the flipping tip. That was 2002 into winter and on into spring. So that's where we are. Anyway, I thought, we haven't, because the gardening videos are all being shown on the gardening channel now, Roger's New Garden, I thought I'd just stick one on the Orchid channel so that people can still see that I am working on the garden, changing the layout, and gradually getting it to the sort of place I want it to be, which is a place where I can come and sit down and feel very peaceful and tranquil with butterflies flitting around and, you know, all that sort of stuff, and the dragonflies and the bees and hoverflies, all that sort of stuff that's around now, because they've got some blooms to come and, you know, they're attracted in. And I'm going to end this geranium type thing that was already here, I haven't planted this was already here, is a straggly plant, but I'm going to end by going in close on one of these blooms. They're absolutely stunning, and there's a lot of them. See you next time.